Got another little message after I just did my 3. I'm on the roll this morning. Must be my email from a handler. I feel inspired. I got an email from a handler, as well as come to find out FBI plane was flying over my area of the Big Bang for Charlie Kirk. So I guess I feel inspired. Inspired to take down whatever I guess is stacked against me. That's an interesting concept to think about. I don't know what's stacked against me. Yeah, I don't have anything against anybody else. I'm not out here trying to take anything down. So I don't know. It's a little peculiar, huh? Huh? It's a little different. I'm just out here trying to make the world a better place. Truthfully, I don't know why more people ain't like that. It's an easier road. It really is. It's such an easier road. It's easier for yourself. It's easier for yourself, and it's easier for those around you, even if they're silently going against you. That's still not affecting you. That's still on their side, you know. When people call you crazy, people do whatever. Who cares? Who cares? If they call you crazy, cool. We don't need to talk about it. All right, let's move on. Let's elevate higher. Oh, they're calling you crazy. All right, cool. At times I am crazy. I agree with you. Tell me something I don't know, okay? You know, it came to me. You know, for me personally, and this is just for me, because I have been so much raised in a world with very lack of control, of my own control. I've been very much surrounded by people who have tried to control me, control my outcome, control my thoughts, control my beliefs, control what I do, control who I'm with, control who I marry. I mean, there's a lot of different control aspects. There just has been, and everybody in it knows that. They know it, okay? So we're going to table that for a minute. And because I'm 41, I turned 42 this year. I've lived in a world with just this much of control. God has helped me build a mindset to find my own control that I have within myself in a world that tries to control me. Okay? You can still live of the world, be in the world, a world that's trying to control you, but not be controlled. Not be controlled. You can. It is more than possible. And see, that's where we all have to get to. Because we have handlers. We have lots of handlers in different facets, okay? And for me, because I recognize that I've lived in a world that tries to control me, I have adopted where if I find myself in situations, illusions, I know tactics are happening, I know people are being coerced to do something, people have signed the dotted line, people have taken the money, people are doing whatever, right? I know all these things on the background. I know how these people operate. I know how con men operate. I know how consultants operate. Again, I'm not saying they're all like this, but I've been surrounded by a very unique group of people. And so I've just picked up on a lot of different things and tendencies that they carry and how they operate, you know, and it's a sad world. It just is. And so when I find myself in situations like this, I don't ever feel as though things are coming at me. I just feel as though like, okay, I recognize this is transpiring, but it's still not going to affect me because it has nothing to do with me, really. When people do things, say things, create things, whatever, it whether it be towards you, it be towards the world, you know, it really has nothing to do with you. You have to understand that it's just a reflection. It's a reflection. It's a mirror. Because it's a mirror of them. It says more about them than it does you. If somebody calls you crazy, why are they calling you crazy? Why do they care? It's just a reflection of them. If people call you unintelligent, why are they calling you unintelligent? Why do they care if you're intelligent or not? If people are calling you lazy, why are they calling you? I mean, these are all things that you have to think about. You know, you get to a place in here, I mean, it just doesn't matter. People are going to say what they want. They're going to do what they want. They're going to think what they want. That is out of your control. That is out of your control. The only thing you have control over is how you allow it to affect you. And so the only way that it would bother you is if you feel like you a little crazy, if you feel like maybe you're a little lazy, if you feel like you're a little unintelligent, right? These are little stings. These are insecurities that we all carry. We all carry these insecurities. We all have insecurities. And so you have to get to the other side of your insecurities and get down to the nitty gritty of like, why do you feel lazy? Why do you feel crazy? Why do you feel unintelligent? Why do you care? And see, once you get to the why of that and you start fixing those problems in your life where you don't feel lazy, you start pounding the grind a little bit harder. All right. You start recognizing like, well, maybe I am a little crazy, but I like my crazy. All right. So you check off that, you check off the other one, right? Maybe you're unintelligent. Unintelligent to who? Unintelligent to who? You're not comparing your intelligence to somebody else. So why does it matter? Why does it matter? It shouldn't matter. So you check that off. And so you just have to go down these different mechanics in your life when it comes to emotions, you know? Why did these people betray me? Why did these people wrong me? Why did these people smear my name? I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I have no idea why they did that. But it doesn't make a difference to me. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. Truthfully, you don't want to carry that weight on your shoulders. That's a hard weight to carry. It really is. I know it's tearing up a lot of people. I can feel it. It's a hard weight to carry. That's why you don't tear people down. You don't go after the Pope. You don't do all this stuff. You don't take people out because they're not moving in the direction you want them to move. You don't just take them out of this earth. You don't do these things. And then when you do these things, and then you question why people are questioning you, this oxymoron. You're welcoming the questioning by your actions. By your actions. You know, and that's the thing with me is I was welcoming it too in ways. I was broken. I was unhealed. I wanted to numb myself in a world that made no freaking sense. I was surrounded by people that just drained me. Drained me. Did the most. Oh my gosh. And I had to go in and do the work. And it was really hard. It was the hardest thing I'll ever do in my life. Compared to what's been stacked against me and really doing it on my own with me and God, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I truly wouldn't. Because you just have to have the mental fortitude for it. And not everybody does. And it's not because I feel I'm above everybody, but because I just recognize that. And I don't want people to go through what I went through. I want people to be able to withstand what is to come. That's what I do want. But I also I recognize that it's the path that God designed for me, and I don't question it. I don't question it. I understand. I understand very evident. I understand very clearly. Very clearly. It's way beyond me. It's beyond them too, and we're all playing our parts. I've been saying that for months. We live in a world where man thinks they have control, and they've taken control to levels that are outside of this world. And so when you live in a world where man has taken control into such grievous, such heinous levels, God's going to come in. God's going to come in the way that God comes in. It's not like what they pour out and the propaganda and all that stuff. No. It's very different. It's very different. And that's why it's so important to be intentional with your thoughts. Be intentional with your choices. Be intentional with your love. You can love people all day long. You can love, but you don't have to allow them to hurt you. You can love from afar. They can even be in your physical realm and they still love them, knowing they're lying to you. But you can still love them, you know, because it's just battles on there and it's not on yours, you know, and so you just have to pick those things. Within your world, everybody's path, everybody's walk is different. It's different, very different. But I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. TGIF, the 17th, just checking off these days. I love it. Have a good day.